What's up, Guardians? The Cell Games here with another Destiny 2 weekly reset video. Today is August 24th, making it the first week of Season of the Lost. There's a lot to cover, and a lot more new mysteries to discover on your own and yet to be found. So I'll just be covering the known aspects of the game so far. Without further delay, let's get started. First off, minimal spoilers, but you'll want to get your first mission done to obtain your seasonal artifact. I won't break down everything in this video, but just know we have some nice mods available this season. If you're interested in a full breakdown of what I'll be getting for my personal use, let me know in the comments, and I'll make a video later once I've fully unlocked all my mods. For strikes this week, we have Arc Singe, and today we have a new modifier called Stasis Thermal Swap. Stasis final blows grant melee and grenade energy. Solar subclass receive a lot, other subclasses receive a little. And Blackout. This week's Nightfall is a hollowed layer, and if you want to do it on higher difficulties, you'll have to deal with Unstoppable champions and Overload champions. The Crucible rotator playlist for this week is going to be momentum control, so low shields, aim for the head, bows are probably going to be a problem. Infinite ammo. Have fun. We have a new seasonal activity in the Astral Alignment. Be sure to check that out as you do your seasonal quests. Today's Legend Lost sector is the Bay of Drowned Wishes. It's gonna have Arc Burn, as well as Void Shields, and the reward today is exotic chest armor. The Master Lost sector today is the Perdition. Gonna have Arc Burn and Arc and Void Shields, and today's reward is exotic arms. Moving on to the rest of Europa, the Eclipse Zone is the Asterian Abyss for this week. If you're going to be stepping into the Empire Hunts, this week is the Warrior. For this week, the Exo Challenge is Agility, and if you're doing the Deepstone Crypt, the challenge is Red Rover, where everyone in your fire team must use the Operator buff before all of the coolants are destroyed. For the Vogue challenge, we have Wait For It, which is the first encounter. For this challenge, you cannot kill any wyvern before it starts its sacrificial process. Considering this is the start of a brand new season, we have a whole suite of new items in the Eververse store. The weekly offerings for silver, we have the drumroll emote, we have the Ricochet Disc Titan finisher, we have the Pragmat Shell, we have the Archangel's Alacrity Sparrow, and we have a returning ship from, I believe, Shadowkeep, called the Awakened Nightmare. In the weekly offerings Bright Dust section, we have the Necro Dynamo shader. If I can get this to load. There it is. A lot more purple than you would think. We have the Reef Shimmer Transmat effect. We have the Atwitson emote. We have the Arcturus Engine Hollowfire Heart ornament. Gives it a nice little blast furnace in the middle. Over in the Bright Dust section, we have Cover of the Exile projection, the Summer Storm ornament for the Risk Runner, Hip to the Hop emote, Proteus ship from Season of Opulence, Lunatic's Legacy Sparrow, the Ursus Maritimus Titan ornament for the Ursa Furiosa, and the standoff emote. Draw. In the flare section, we have the Cabal entrance, the Cabal shield breaker entrance, the illicit transmat effects, Ancient Republic shader, a nice red and purple, yeah, red and purple, and got a nice little sheen going to it with white. The Cargulo Bristol shader, if you're trying to stand out. It's a very vibrant yellow. We have the Hake History polish, and finally we have the Dawn and Dusk shader. For vendor roles, starting off with Banshee 44. The weapon she's brought at the beginning of the season is the Cold Denial with Killing Wind and Unrelenting. You'd want a better magazine perk. This one's only somewhat decent for PvP. He's got the Night Watch with Demolitionist and Threat Detector. I would pass up on this role. You could get a better one from the new light mission. The Last Dance sidearm. This one's got Quick Draw and Dragonfly. I'd say pass. The Vision sidearm from the Future War Cult. It's got One for All and Full Auto. One for All is a good perk, but you can pass on Full Auto. Got the Behringer's Memory. Like, it's got alloy casing, sticky grenades, clown cartridge, and rampage. You could do better. And finally, he's got the Bad Omens with snapshot and kill clip. Not gonna lie, he didn't bring anything worth really grabbing in terms of weapons this week. For modifiers, he's got counterbalance stock and targeting. So PvP heads, have at it. For armor vendor roles, starting off with Zavala, we have nothing worth grabbing. But all the vendors inside of the tower no longer have tokens that you can turn in. You're gonna have to grind individually in order to get their gear. Each vendor has their own specific shader that you can grind for. This is the Vanguards. And each vendor is going to be able to give you the ascendancy, so you can choose where you grind for the weapon as well. Lord Shax has his own shader. It's called the Rose Scale. It's a nice little red. Trying to figure out whether that's looks like gray, red and gray. Not a bad Crucible shader. Got a nice little finish there. Like those little guess what would you call those bumps? Anyway, looks cool. Grab it if you feel like grinding for it. In terms of armor, doesn't look like he's got anything worth grabbing either. This is a Drifter shader called a Fetid Copper. And for armor rolls, whole lot of meh. But you could justify grabbing these Graves right here. Close enough to a 2020. Titans 1 Resilience, especially this season, given what they've done to Top Tree Bubble. And that intellect is 20, so that's, I mean, it's really nice to get 2 points right there. And finally, for Ada 1, she's brought us 3 class items. Interesting. But for the chest piece and the helmet, meh. As for the mod she's got, you'll probably want to pick up this sniper rifle loader modifier if you don't already have this. And she's also got Surprise Attack, which is a charge of light mod. Considering that we have unstoppable sidearms this season, I would say, you know, grab this, see what kind of build you can come up with when it comes down to charge of light. Thank you for watching. If you made it to the end of the video and found this information useful, I'd appreciate it if you drop me a like. Let me know in the comments if there's anything else you'd like me to cover. Subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so I can keep you informed on the weekly happenings in Destiny 2. This has been the Cell Games. Have a good one.